Well, I can't quite believe it, but today I've hit 100,000 subscribers. I'm one of those people that looks at their Snapchat memories every time I get a notification, so I thought I'd put a video out talking about lots of different things really. Channel stuff, life stuff, YouTube stuff, whatever I can remember to talk about in the next 5 or so minutes, just so I can look back at this when I'm 40 and remember one of the best months of my entire life. So, where should we begin? Why don't we start with the start of this YouTube channel? I was working at Mercedes Formula 1 on this day 4 years ago, and my boss was a bit of a dick, and he just did a meeting with me that properly annoyed me. So I spent the next day thinking of ways that I could never have a boss again in my life. I thought about making websites, making music, but then I decided, why don't I try making a YouTube channel? I made a list of things that I like talking about because I heard that's a good way to decide what your channel should be about. And somehow, next to each other on the sticky note that I still have, I put geography and then FIFA. It just felt right combining the two words, and I saw no one had a YouTube channel with this name, and on the 25th of September 2020, I decided to create this YouTube account. I had done a couple of YouTube videos before, but most of them were just 30-second clips where something dumb had happened in COD Zombies or on Trackmania, and I'd earned about 8 subscribers, but this was the first time I was putting my voice out there, and I was pretty nervous. Of course, I didn't have a microphone. In fact, I bought the microphone I'm using right now in the Black Friday sales in 2020, so the first 10 videos I made were using a USB headset, and that's why they're so bad to listen to.
The capital, Santiago, is home to both Charles Aranguez and Arturo Vidal. As well as this, 5.9 million people call it home.
I have this spreadsheet where I listed the video ideas and what my goals were for each video. So some of them I wanted to get 10 views on, some of them I wanted to get 1 subscriber on. My goals were so low to begin with, but it was such a good time in my life. I still remember my first subscriber too. He was this guy called Fast Car Billionaire. He never commented, but I could see that he was liking every video the second that it was uploaded. I actually got to about 1,000 subscribers in March 2021, and the start of that year was so bad in the United Kingdom. Everything was locked down, and I was living in Leicester at the time. The local shopping centre, or shopping mall if you're American, was called the High Cross Centre, and me and my girlfriend would walk around and see literally no other people inside it. The shops were still open, but there would be 1 or 2 people, everyone with face masks, and everyone just looking very, very miserable. Honestly, without YouTube, life would have sucked in early 2021. So thank you to anyone who subscribed in the first 1,000 if you're still here, because I guarantee seeing that notification made me smile. The rest of 2021 was all about trying to learn what kind of thing I should actually make on YouTube. I did a ton of save idea videos because they were pretty much a guaranteed 10,000 views, and I also tried to make some career mode series with Schalke, but it was so low quality that barely anyone ever wanted to view them. In the first full year, I'd grown to 7,500 subscribers, and I remember being very happy with that. It was a number that I felt happy to share my channel with people that I knew in real life. Before this point, it was just a secret that I had, but now it was something that I was proud of, and the number was big enough that I thought people would also be quite proud of me. In the second year of the channel, I'd left Mercedes and moved to a software company, and literally did no work just because I was sat there making YouTube videos. If it wasn't for how relaxed that boss was with deadlines, I might have actually given the channel up, but because I was basically writing scripts and editing videos full time while getting paid for doing an IT job that just needed me to refresh a page once an hour, things really did start to grow quite fast on the channel. I actually got my first 100,000 viewed video before Christmas and grew to 22,000 subscribers by the 25th of September 2022. I still think this is quite modest growth. 10,000 a year is very achievable for basically anyone, but again, I was still appreciating every single subscriber and viewer as I still do to this day. I was so grateful for them in November 2022 as well, because I got made redundant, which means fired with a little bit of money given to me, and for most people, this is one of the worst things that can happen to them in life. But thanks to you guys subscribing, viewing, and even a couple of you becoming channel members, I thought this was absolutely perfect. I did keep applying for jobs just in case, but for the first time, I was able to make these videos full time. It's not a risk that I'd have done out of choice, absolutely not, but it was such a good thing to happen to me. In the 6 months after being fired, we went from 25,000 subscribers to 55,000 subscribers. And thanks to the first mega career, we actually grew to over 65,000 for the 3-year anniversary. FC24 had been out a couple of days at that point, but what can I even say about the past year? I had a few shorts reach 1 million views on YouTube, I had a TikTok reach nearly 4 million views, I played some of my favourite saves of all time on this channel, like the one with Rem and the one with OFI Crete, but somehow we've reached 100,000 subscribers the day before our 4th year anniversary. For the first and second anniversaries, I actually remade my first video as a way to mark this anniversary, but I thought running through the history of this channel might be the best way to mark it this year. If you want to see the 100,000 subscriber plaque when I receive it, of course follow me on Instagram because I'll post it over on there. You might also see that I got engaged on Instagram 20 days ago, so thanks to that and YouTube, I'll never ever forget September 2024. YouTube has totally changed my life for the better. I was straight up miserable from leaving university in 2019 to leaving the tech company in 2022. That was probably the worst 3 years of my life, but right now I have the free time to do whatever I want. I'm supported by over 100,000 of the best people I've ever talked to online, and hopefully I can keep doing this for a long time. And finally, I've also achieved that goal I had right at the start of not having a boss. I see YouTubers talk about burnout, but I think we've got a pretty good balance on the channel right now, and hopefully as I learn more and more tricks about editing and script writing, the quality is only going to keep improving. I'm still just a solo team. I write my videos, I mod my games, I edit my videos, and of course I do the voiceover too, but it's still the most fun work that I've ever done, and I wouldn't change anything about it. I'll try to keep the ideas fresh for FC25, but please do forgive me if I get lazy and reuse footage from previous videos, or reuse ideas from last year. Also forgive me if I go a week without appearing in the comments or on Discord, and hopefully you'll be here alongside me for a long time too. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, TikTok or Twitter, I would really appreciate that too, because there are some features you can only get when you reach a certain amount of followers, but I rarely post over on those kind of social medias, and as long as you're enjoying the videos, then just a view here and there is more than enough support for me on this channel. Whether you've been here from day one or you just joined literally on this video, then thank you for watching, and I really do hope you'll come back and watch some more videos where I've got some pretty big ideas coming for FC25. The content on this channel will always be FIFA career mode. Don't get worried about me start to cover Ultimate Team or you want me to start taking up celebrity boxing. None of that is going to happen. We're just going to talk about how you can keep your FC25 career modes realistic, trying to help you guys have a bit more fun, and hopefully you'll keep enjoying the videos. But really, thank you for watching. I appreciate this one even more than normal. I'll see you soon. Cheers and goodbye.